wisdom and their generosity is with us always. Like the lights that we share each time we come together, we commit to shining our care, our kindness, and our hope into our community and out into the world. So this month is full of celebrations of light. There's Hanukkah, there's winter solstice, there's Christmas, there's Kwanzaa, there's so many, many more. These celebrations invite us to pause, to reflect, and bring our whole selves into the experience. Today, we'll be thinking about how the light we carry inside of us, when we share it, shines out into the world, and how it becomes a practice of peace in our lives and in our communities. So welcome. Open your hearts and your minds and your hands. Notice the light in each of us, the light we share, and the joy that is created when we shine it together.
Our opening hymn today is Open the Door by Joyce Poley. I invite you to rise in body or spirit as we sing it together. Open the door, step right inside. Come into this place where love and hope will abide. Hold out your hand, I'll welcome you in. It's so good to be together again. Start out the day wearing a grin. Joyful faces make the people want to come in. Open your arms to show that you care, and our little light will shine everywhere. When you're in pain, well or doubt, let the love come in to help the hurting get out. Open your heart to show how you feel, and we'll build a church of love that is real. Open the door, step right inside. Come into this place where love and hope will abide. Reach out your hand, I'll welcome you in. It's so good to be together, so good to be together, so good to be together again.
Good morning. My name is Alberto, and my pronouns are he and him. And I'm feeling very inspired today to be your service reader. And why? Why am I so inspired, and why do I like to be here? Well, I had an amazing experience last Wednesday. I happened to come and participate in one of the interfaith readings by Rabbi Mark Glickman, and it was just really fascinating to hear him. He's an incredible speaker. And I'm inspired because I learned new words like Ganesha. So if you're curious about it, Google the rabbi. He's an author, so you can see why I'm very inspired by it, especially because something that I could relate to, and that's the power of the written word. And him definitely being very passionate about discovering and preserving Jewish history. So that's what really inspired me, and I love occasions like that. Thank you for the opportunity. This is a time of Advent, a season of waiting, of preparation, of opening ourselves to what is yet to come. We begin by lighting our chalice. We light this chalice for the light that rises within us, for hope that grows when we tend it together, and for the power of small intentions. Each one a spark of courage, compassion, and truth. May this flame remind us that no light is too small to make a difference, and that when we share our light, we become a beacon of hope for one another and for the world. Last week, we lit our first Advent candle in the spirit of hope. As this season of sparkle and brightness unfolds around us, the quiet prayers of peace, like the star hidden behind a clouded night. May we inspire the world with peace. May we welcome it into our lives, that in every place of stress, frustration, or fear, we may feel peace easing our hearts and gently transforming our days. And may we share its healing power with our children, that they may become the inspiration through which peace finds its way into a new, yet-to-be dream world. May peace light the world this Christmas.
Good morning. My name is Rachel Smith. I am the Director of Religious Exploration here at Calgary Unitarians. My pronouns are she, they. It looks so wonderful seeing all these faces out here this morning after our very big carols and crafts morning yesterday. My kids didn't make it quite to the carols portion, but I heard it was quite lovely. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm sure some of you folks may have noticed the last few weeks inviting our children up has been an exercise in chaos. And chaos is one of those beautiful things that the world is full of. And in the middle of a service is maybe not quite the time you want to unleash it. So we're making just a little bit of a change. We have switched. We have got Elliot, our religious education program assistant. He is downstairs. We are going to go forward. Going forward, he and another volunteer, Courtney, a parent, are going to be available for the start of the service downstairs. So if it's the right thing for your family, they are able to go downstairs and start right there. They are also very welcome to join up here for the service, and we'll still do a bit of a time for all ages for everyone. This morning, I wanted to take a bit of an opportunity to talk to everyone about promises. We all make promises here. We have our covenant. Our guiding principles is a big, beautiful promise to walk together in love and to build this beloved community. And sometimes that promise can feel very huge and abstract and nebulous. And we might think, how do I even start to do that? And now I have a very fun word for all of you. I would like to introduce you to some homework. Oh. Let's get our big, how do we feel about homework, everyone? Yay! Brett loves it. We're going to give him some extra. All right, we got that big feeling out, right? We put it out of our bodies. Do we need one more? Homework. Well, I've got a little bit of homework. I've got my first slide, I think, can come up. It's the Prevent It training by Little Warriors. It's actually really easy. It's 90 minutes online. You can register completely online for it. You don't have to talk to anybody. I've got posters up all around the building. I've got a new bulletin board in Panabaker that says, "It takes the whole village," and that's you. Little Warriors Prevent It. It's an evidence-based educational workshop that was designed right here in this province with researchers from the University of Alberta. It does take about 90 minutes, but if you put your videos up to double speed, you could cut off a few minutes right there. Kind of make it feel like you're a race car in the homework situation, right? It teaches all of us how to recognize and safely interrupt some behaviors that can lead to unsafe situations. And it's a practical, empowering workshop that turns our care into a real skill. So, I've got the Prevent It Little Warriors. I have got posters up all over the building. They have a QR code that takes you right to the registration for it. And if you want to check it out on the website, it is at littlewarriors.ca. That is a training that we have been doing for all of our staff and volunteers. And I'm just going to really encourage everyone here, because the training is one of the most direct ways we can live our covenant. Walking together means actively sharing the responsibility to serve the most vulnerable among us. It's our love in action. It's the one way that we show our smallest members here how much we care and how much we want them to feel welcome and safe at Calgary Unitarians. Now, we all heard how we all feel about homework. So if I could have the next slide. One next slide. Do you see that it matches? It matches. I have taken a picture of this chalice tapestry right here, and I have turned it into our very own custom little patches as my little extra nudge of motivation. As you know, I quite enjoy crafting. So what I'm hoping is I've got 4 of these ready, and I'm hoping that with a bit of UU swag, I can get everyone really excited about the homework. You can do the training, you can learn these vital skills, and you bring me that certificate of completion, and I will give you a little iron-on chalice lotus patch.
Can I text it to you too?
You could text it. I just need to get the proof of it. Yep, text it, email, bring it to me in person. We can do this, y'all. Sorry? Well, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping y'all are going to come and be like, okay, here's your certificate. And I'm going to be like, I have to make more patches. Oh, my goodness. All right. And now that we've had this big discussion about homework and how we all feel it, I think we're gonna do a little exercise now. I'll get the next slide. This is a little body exercise that the UU youth and kids are familiar with. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a few body motions. So if you want to sit, that's totally okay. If you want to stand up and give yourself a bit of room to move, do that as well. And what we are going to do, and we're going to, let's see. I'm still talking on that mic. We're going to do this. I'm going to move to the side. And what we're going to do is we're going to start slower, and we're going to speed it up as we go. So if you want, get as much into it with your body, because we're going to wiggle out some feelings so that you're ready for the rest of the service, all right? So we're going to reach down. We're going to start, I got you there. We're going to reach down to get the power from the grassroots. Wiggle around there in their spot. And then we're going to stretch up to the sky. We're reaching to the sky for inspiration. And then we're going to stomp out injustice. And then we're going to move through the winds of change. All right, look at that. Look at us moving through the winds of change. We are weathering this so beautifully. Let's start again. We're going to reach down to the earth through grassroots for what was it? For the power from the grassroots. We're going to raise up to the sky for inspiration. We're going to stomp out injustice. And we're going to move in the winds of change. We're going to reach down to get the power from the grassroots. We're going to reach up to the sky for inspiration. We're going to stomp out injustice and move in the winds of change. Reach down to get power from the grassroots. Reach up to the sky for inspiration. Stomp out injustice. Move in the winds of change. Reach down to the grassroots for power. Reach up to the sky for inspiration. Stomp out injustice. Move in the winds of change. All right, we're going to do it really fast. This is the fastest one. Y'all ready? Reach down to the grassroots for power. Reach up to the sky for inspiration. Stomp out injustice. And wave in the winds of change. And then take a deep breath. We did it. Excellent. Thank you so much, everyone. We're going to have Christian help us sing the children down now. So any children and youth, please feel free to join me on our walk downstairs.
We hold you in our love as you go, as you go. May your heart be at peace as you go. To nurture the spark of your precious love. We hold you in our love as you go. Spark of your precious life. We hold you in our love as you go.
In a moment, our ushers will be bringing the offering baskets. If this community brings light into your life and nurtures hope in your heart, your contribution helps keep that light alive. Here in this space, in the lives of others, and in the world beyond these walls. Through our For Others program, we invite you to donate to the Ministerial Discretionary Fund this December. This fund allows us to embody what our Unitarian Universalist values in concrete ways, offering direct care and immediate support to those facing unexpected challenges. Gifts to the fund help our minister provide confidential assistance to individuals and families in crisis, seed programs that nurture hope, and respond with compassion to urgent community needs. Every contribution is an expression of justice, care, and the belief that even small acts can illuminate the lives of others. First-time visitors, please let the basket pass you by. Your presence here is a gift. After the basket has passed, you are invited to come forward to light a candle at one of our sconces or drop a pebble in our communal water in honor of a joy or sorrow that you carry in your heart. As the baskets are passed, you are invited to participate in the blessings of giving, receiving and offering the gifts of this congregation, as together we cultivate hope, care, and possibility. Your generosity keeps the flame of this community alive, making this space a source of light, guidance, and connection. Please give generously, and let us share this light together.
You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love? among the fields of barley. We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken. But I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold.
Take a moment and look around at the faces that you see in this room. These are beautiful faces, beautiful bodies, each carrying joys and sorrows, each celebrating, each grieving, all in their own way. This is our time when we tend to our communal bonds, when we acknowledge those joys and those sorrows that we all carry in our hearts. And we light one candle for the love that rests on our hearts, glowing in the quiet of these long nights. We celebrate with David as he celebrated his 64th birthday last week. Happy birthday, David is sitting at the back. Wave at everybody. That is a joy. We celebrate with the joy of coming into this congregation with a friend or a loved one. The tender touch that happens. The smile. A milestone reached. A moment of deep connection. Those are the joys that remind us that even in the darkness, the light has a way of shining, and we light this candle for you. We light a second candle for all of those sorrows that weigh on our hearts. The surgery that was delayed. Living with long-term chronic pain, mental illness, addiction. the mix of emotion that happens when families are complicated and it's the holiday season. For all of those, we light this candle for you. And we light a third candle for the concerns of our wider world, the shadows that touch us all. Around the globe, experts are naming loneliness as one of the great public health challenges of our time. And yet, each time we gather, whether it's something like carols and crafts, an evening with Rabbi Glickman, whatever the reason, we light this candle to shine a light in the world. For all of the needs of our world and our shared longing to meet them with courage and compassion, these candles are for you. This is probably my most favorite part of the service, to be quite frank, our time of meditation. So I invite you now into this time of meditation. You may gently close your eyes. You can soften your gaze, taking a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Let your shoulders drop. Let your hands rest. Your body settle into stillness. And as you breathe, feel that place where your body meets the chair and the place where your feet meet the floor. Feel how the earth holds you. This very land that has held countless of generations before us. And let that steadiness rise up to meet you. Bring your attention now to your hands. And if you can, I invite you to slowly open or close them. These are the hands that carry warmth, offer comfort, create beauty. These are the hands that help shape this community through joy and laughter and volunteering. All of the many hands and hearts that come together to work and celebrate. And this energy lives in your body. Perhaps you feel it as a gentle warmth in your chest, a softening in your shoulders. And if you're able and you would like, place one hand gently over your heart, if that feels comfortable. And feel the rise and fall of your breath beneath your palm. Imagine a small flame there. It's steady. It's warm. It's alive. This is your inner light. A light that grows stronger when it's shared. A light that guides you towards peace, towards kindness, connection. And with your next breath in, imagine that flame expanding just a little, bright enough to feel your heart and your chest. And as you breathe out, send that softening light out into the world. Breathe in, feeling your light. Breathe out, offering it gently to the world. Let's do this together for 2 minutes. And then Christian will bring us out of silence with hymn number 1013, Open My Heart. Let us enter 2 minutes of shared silence.
Open my heart to all that I seek. Let me be part of the love you give. Open my heart to all that I seek. Let me be part of the love you give. Open my heart to all that I seek. Let me be part of the love you give.
Let's take a moment and just sit with that tenderness that I feel in this room. You know, light is a symbol that appears across every culture and faith. Across the world, it speaks of wisdom and compassion and the inherent goodness in every person. In our Unitarian Universalist tradition, light carries a particular meaning. It represents the inherent worth and dignity of every human being, and the moral and spiritual capacities that arise naturally within us. Unlike religious traditions that locate the ultimate authority in an external deity or institution, our Unitarian Universalist theology understands light as a spark that resides within each living being, a manifestation of the divine, however it is named. And it's that manifestation in human life that I'm talking about right now. This spark is not static. I think it calls us to action. Our light grows and deepens when we exercise our capacity for justice and kindness and love. It is nurtured in relationship, in covenant, and in the web of our interdependence that connect us to one another and to the world. As William Ellery Channing, who is an early Unitarian thinker, reminds us, moral and spiritual growth is ongoing and requires engagement with others. Our light shines brightest, not in isolation, but in communion, when we illuminate the world through shared acts of courage, compassion, and service. This last year, we have participated in a number of activities, and I'm just going to cast your mind back. Some of you were there, and some of you, this is new information, and you'll get a sense of the things that we do together. Back in March, when Ramadan was ending, we attended a Shabbat service followed by an iftar dinner in a synagogue hosted by Muslims, and Calgary Unitarians were there. We also had the Fall Fair, welcoming our wider community. We blessed our mural, the mural that calls us into a deeper understanding of what reconciliation means in this city. We had the mayoral forum in October, which brought more than 600 people together, including over 40 from our congregation. So individually, our light may seem small, but collectively, it illuminates our community and the city of Calgary in profound ways. This is how peace works as well. Across many traditions, peace is understood not merely as the absence of conflict, but as the presence of justice and compassion and healthy relationship. In Judaism, the word shalom conveys this, and a related concept of kavanah, intention of the heart, reminds us that peace requires deliberate focus and attention. Kavanah is about bringing our whole selves into an act, aligning our inner light with our outward action, allowing intention to guide how we live and how we engage with one another. Peace for us as Unitarian Universalists is a collective kavanah. It is not something that any one of us creates alone. It grows when we set our hearts towards compassion, when we choose patience, empathy, or courage, even when it would be easier not to. Peace is built in the everyday, in showing up, in listening, and this is a hard one these days, in refusing to let fear or indifference have the final word. When any one of us falters, when our hearts feel burdened or overwhelmed, it's the community that holds that intention for us until we can pick it up again. This is the kind of peace our tradition calls us towards, not passive, but practiced, not individual, but shared, not accidental, but intentional. It grows from the light that we each carry and from the light that we create together. As we pause in this awareness, notice how that light connects you to those around you, how the collective intention of our hearts holds and strengthens each one of us. I know there are many here who are busy preparing for your own celebrations this month, whether it's Hanukkah, solstice, Christmas Eve, whatever it is. At the same time, the world around us is alive with countless of other celebrations of light. And so I invite you to pause for a moment and reflect on your personal intention. What energy, what peace, what hope do you want to bring into your celebrations this month? And I want you to broaden that now to consider the communal aspect. What intention do we, as a community, want to offer at our gatherings this month and moving forward? How do we want our light to shine when we welcome others into this space and when we act together in the world? So for the next few minutes, we're going to do what I call turn and buzz. You're going to get an opportunity to speak from your heart and listen with care and notice how another's intention might deepen or expand your own as you engage with the questions that are up on the bulletin board. On the PowerPoint, you in Zoom, you're going to be sent off into breakout rooms of 2 people for 3 minutes. And when we come back, we're going to come back to Christian singing Dona Nobis Pacem. So turn to your neighbor for 3 minutes and engage in these conversations.
Dona nobis pacem pacem, Dona nobis pacem, Dona nobis pacem, Dona nobis pacem, Dona nobis pacem, Dona Dona nobis pacem, pacem. Dona nobis 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 pacem.
I hope that your breakout conversations were engaging. Mine certainly was. And I invite you to take a moment to just check in with yourself. What did that feel like? The weaving together of multiple hopes. Maybe the subtle ways in which your own intentions may have shifted, deepened, grown, simply by being in dialogue with another person. In our Unitarian Universalist tradition, intention is never a solitary effort. It is nurtured in relationship. It is strengthened when it is held in the circle of community. When we express our hopes, our longings, and our intentions aloud, even quietly, we allow ourselves to be witnessed, to be held, and carried by others. And in that holding, they grow stronger, more resilient, more vibrant. That's what we're practicing when we sing Dona nobis pacem. Grant us peace. The prayer of the hymn is both personal and communal. It is a call for the peace that begins in our own hearts and radiates outwards, touching those around us and ultimately the world. When we lift our voices together, we give form and sound to our shared intentions. Each note becomes an offering of hope, each voice a spark of light, each pause a moment of reflection. Our theological roots remind us that transformation comes through small intentional acts. Channing's call to continual moral growth, Thoreau's insistence that even one act of conscience carries weight, and our Unitarian Universalist belief that truth is continually being revealed through human experience. No act is too small when it participates in love. Intention, kavana, is what turns a small act into a sacred one. It transforms a gesture, a greeting, a moment of courage, into something with spiritual weight and depth. In times like these, when the world feels heavy, when peace can seem impossibly distant, choosing to nurture intention is in itself an act of resilience. Our light is not fragile. Our commitment to peace is not naive. When we act with intention, we resist despair. When we hold peace at the center of what we do, we become a part of the world's healing. And isn't that just a wonderful thing to sit with? There's also a quiet grace in allowing our intentions to be witnessed. When we share our longings for peace, compassion, or courage, even in conversation with one person, we allow ourselves to be seen. And it is in that place of being seen that something sacred is born. In our Unitarian Universalist thought, the holy often emerges between us, where your hope meets mine, where your intention strengthens mine, where we see each other's light. That's where the sacred dwells. So as we carry this light forward, let our intentions guide us through this month, through preparations, gatherings, lighting candles, and singing the favorite familiar songs. Let them shape how we see one another, how we show up for the events ahead, and how we bring peace into our lives and into this shared community. And now, with our hearts attuned to intention, let us lift our voices together, singing what I understand people are missing, hymn number 123, Spirit of Life. As we sing them, I invite you to not just sing them mindlessly. Let the words become more than a song. Let them carry the weight of our collective intention. Imagine your own inner light joining with the light of this community, spreading outward, touching lives beyond these walls. So now, please rise. Let our voices together transform our intentions into shared actions by singing our closing hymn, 123, Spirit of Life.
Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea. Move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me. Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea. Move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me.
Go now with joy in your heart, for you are a blessing. Carry your light into the world. Let it touch every place you enter. Share your kindness, your courage, your laughter, your love, knowing that even the smallest spark can ignite hope. Shine brightly, for it's in shining you bless others. And in blessing, you make the world a little more whole.
As we close this service, we extinguish this chalice, but the light it has shared does not go out. When Reverend Samaya extinguishes the chalice and the candles in our chancel, that's not a word I learned today. It's a new word. Yes. You are invited to take a spark of this light, place it in your heart, and carry it with you as you go into the world. May the hope, the intentions, and the care we have shared here today remain alive with each other, among us as a community. May the sparks of courage, compassion, and love guide our steps, nurture hope in ourselves and in one another, and illuminate the world around us. Though the flame is extinguished, its spirit lives on, in our hearts, our actions, and in the life we build together. It takes many hands to create a Sunday service. Thank you to everyone who has made this possible. Thank you particularly to Robert back in the AV booth because he's been incredible. He, back to back, he stepped up when others couldn't, so thank you, Robert. And thank you as well to those of you who are back there brewing coffee, handing out orders of service, again, staffing the AV booth, or helping in countless other ways that make this congregation shine. Your efforts are truly light up this space. Next week, we invite you to come and rest. Yes, rest. Our musical guest, Marcia, will be bringing her crystal bowls, promising a service so soothing it may just make you feel your inner elf sigh with relief. For those of you joining us online, you can connect with others in the coffee Zoom room. The link is in the chat. The stewardship meeting will also be available through the same link, so just stay in the coffee Zoom room and join in at noon. Before they do that, let's wave to our online friends as they head off to their shortness but very serious coffee meeting.
Bye, Zoom!
For those of us here in Pennebaker, you are invited for coffee and conversation in the weekend right after service. That is the hall right across this place. Keep it brief because at noon there's a stewardship meeting happening right here at Pennebaker, so noon time. As the postlude begins, you're invited to follow Reverend Samaya out the doors to weekend for coffee and conversation, or simply stay and enjoy the beautiful music that Christian has prepared for us. Thank you.
Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arm about you. The charm about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. And I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. When we're out together dancing cheek to cheek.